Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I have a layout that I wanted to share today. And this is a layout I did of my husband and I when we went to the beach, and we went to Bandon in Oregon. It's kind of in the central Oregon coast, and there is a lighthouse there. This is the Bandon Lighthouse, and so these are just a few pictures from the beach when we were there. And the paper line that I used for this is the new Kaiser craft papers called 75 cents, and it has lots of kind of teals and blacks and browns in it. And then I also had the little die cuts from the same Kaiser craft collection. And so what I did was I used my background piece of paper, and then I took this printed paper and just kind of tore it. And then I tore a portion here and rolled it back so I'd have a place to tuck in all my embellishments. And right behind the rolled edges, I put this beautiful lace that I got from Olga, who's Miss Anyana here on YouTube. Thank you, Olga. And I put that here. And then behind that lace, I put this beautiful sheer fabric that she sent me. And I just love this fabric, and I had originally planned on bunching the fabric up so it looked like the waves hitting the shore behind the lighthouse, but once I got into the flowers and stuff, I couldn't stop myself, so I kind of went a whole nother direction. But you can see the sheer fabric peeking out from different places throughout the layout. And then behind that, this netting, this crocheted netting with the little gold trim, is this yarn that I really love. It's the Starbella, and I have several different skeins that I got in clearance, and some of them are variegated, but this one happens to be just the cream. And when you stretch it out, it's got this beautiful net, and then it has this beautiful gold shimmer to it. So, and it's really soft too, so it's fun to work with. So I use that in the background as well. Then I layered this beautiful lighthouse that I got from Saw at Saw Crafters. Thank you, Saw. And I got, originally they come like this. They're just chipboard lighthouses, and you get 3 of them. And I just got them along with these beautiful wood lampposts that I'm really looking forward to breaking into. So anyhow, this was the lighthouse, and I just covered it with some gesso, and then I took this brick stencil, and in a couple places with a little bit of texture paste, I added on some brick texture, and I think you can see that really well down here on the bottom. And I did it in a couple places. I did some here and a little bit more up here. And then I just sprayed it with a bunch of Lindy's Stamp Gang and Tattered Angels sprays with browns and blues and greens until I got a color that I really liked. And so I put that on there. And then I went and put a whole bunch of flowers, and a lot of these are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then these big cream colored roses and the little black roses I got from Saw at Saw Crafters. And this little frame here is just a wooden frame from Michael's. I think it was one of their Christmas ornament wooden pieces, and I just used it for a frame here, and I sprayed it with the same sprays that I used on the lighthouse. I tucked in a few of the die cuts from that die cut pack, like this one here, and then I used one to mount this photo and a little tag from the die cut pack to mount that photo. And then there were a couple of the butterflies here. Another one here, one here, and one just tucked in down at the bottom. And and this piece of word art was from the die cut pack, and I went around with a bunch of stickles on things to give it a little bit of sparkle. I also pulled out, my husband and I pick up shells and agates and beach glass when we go to the beach, and so we'd found this shell, and here's another shell, and then we found some really pretty pieces of beach class, there's a really pretty one here that's the greenish blue. And so I stuck a bunch of different rocks and things throughout. Finally, I put these little beads, and they're little glass bulbs. I don't know how well you're going to see it. And they reminded me of like little fishing floats or something that you'd find washed up on the beach. And so I put those on here, and I got those from Saw Crafters as well. And they're just these little guys. They come with the bead cap not attached. And so you could fill it with sand or anything, and then there is a little hole on the bead cap to string it. So if you wanted to add it as a charm, or like Saw was saying, it kind of reminded her of the light bulbs that are so popular right now. So anyhow, I put that on there, and this was my final layout. I had a lot of fun. I really like how it turned out, even though it turned out completely differently than what I had originally started out thinking. So I'm going to put the date and stuff here, the date and location. And so that is my finished layout. If you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment below. And thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.